we acknowledge the big impact of this in the network, but as well in the whole economy, in the whole social infrastructure. So we see countries in the Middle East, in the Gulf in particular, but in fact across the whole region of Middle East and Africa, investing big time in digitalization. What we do first of all is to secure that the network understands the requirement and satisfy those requirements. At the very end, the artificial intelligence is cloud services. It's distributed with cloud services. Those cloud services have to be defined, has to be secure, has to be transported, and has to be made accessible to the user. It's a complex end-to-end premium connectivity, if you allow me to summarize. We are looking to all of these cloud services, digital services boosted by AI as a premium services, fundamental for the business case of all the industries, of all the enterprises. You will not have a service better than your connectivity allows. That's why we say any connectivity is not enough. It should be a rock solid, trustable, reliable, and flexible. What we call in a very simple way, premium connectivity for premium digital services. First mission on our side is to reduce the consumption, the power consumption, the CO2 emissions per bit transported. We don't know if we will manage to do as fast as the traffic is growing, okay, because the traffic is multiplying by 10, but I would like to put in value as well the network architecture and the services to make the first time right thing, and to make sure that we don't have waste, and to make sure that we learn from all the lessons we have to avoid mistakes. So it's a holistic approach as well, in which, again, the network, even though it's going to be bigger in capacity, bigger perhaps in consumption, is going to be more useful for the entire society to work remotely, to work safely, to avoid transportation, to avoid other consumptions. But in the holistic approach, I'm sure it's going to be extremely efficient. The Middle East in particular, in Saudi in particular, yes, because we are here, is a very clear advantage for the government to facilitate the adoption of this data center here, the localization of data center here, looking to have the artificial intelligence hub for the government, for the country, or for a region, or for the world sometimes. So definitely this we see very much in. Another thing we see is how this connectivity goes beyond the country border. So I will say that all of these cloud services is not anymore a single operator or a single customer or a single country game. It's a regional game in which the connectivity you have and the connectivity that you can provide to others to pass through is a very important part of the equation. And countries like Saudi, and again the Gulf in general, but in Saudi in particular, we see all these projects deploying new fiber to enrich the capacity of connecting border to border, which normally is the name. The increases of the submarine cables, more landing stations, more capable, with higher capacity submarine cables. All of this at the end to permit not only the pass-through traffic, but to call the attention to have, to be more attractive as a destination and a source of cloud services.